Hi, everybody. This is Jacob and Stella here. And today we have a very special guest, a super successful online business owner, Gina, from Metro Vancouver as well. Hi, Gina. Thank you for coming on our show today.
Hello, Stella, and hello, Jacob. How are you?
Good. Thank you
I'm
so much.
good.
Nice to see you here.
Nice to
First
see you.
time. I'm excited.
I'm a big
Uh,
fan.
yeah, congratulations on your big announcement achievement last night.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, so tell us about yourself. You live in Canada, and yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much, Jacob and Stella, for having me here in your live show. So, thank you for all of those followers who will watch this later for these two amazing business partners here. And I am here to share with you a little bit about me. Simple girl, I would say, simple mom. And obviously, I'm a Filipino. I came here in Canada 2004, and I am a dreamer. So way back home, I was a teacher, and I traded my career for a better, I would say, future. So I first worked in Hong Kong as a domestic helper before coming here in Canada as a live-in caregiver 2004. So I've been into that live-in caregiver for 3 years. After my 3 years, I dreamed to become a government employee. So I applied for it and I got a job from two offices, Revenue Canada and Canada Post. So I got hired first in
Wow.
Canada Post. And from there, I started as a casual for 5 years. Then they don't hire as a permanent. So I went outside. Casual means I sort mail inside the post office. And then
Mhm.
when they said there's no hiring, you can be a casual for the rest of 5 years, go out and deliver mail. So I went outside to become to be a letter carrier. So I've been outside being a letter carrier. I don't know how to drive those big van, but because I
Oh,
am a dreamer and I want to be successful to become a full time with benefits worker, I took the steps to pass my tests. I failed many times, to tell you the truth. 3 times I failed to ride and pass that step van, the big van,
Mhm.
and I never stopped working on it. And I got the job as a full time 2010, being a letter carrier. And then from
wow.
there, 5 years, I've been delivering mail, but not driving. I hate to drive, but I just passed the test to get the full time job. So I work as a full time letter carrier by a foot walk. So I walk by a feet to deliver residential houses. So that was 5 years. And then when Harper said no more door to door delivery, I went inside to the mail processing plant in Richmond to sort mails, parcels, and that was 2011. And then after that, I get inside, and 2017, I mean, I saw this opportunity, and then I become a
Mhm.
business owner. So that's the start of my life here. But I have two beautiful kids. I forget about it. I'm a full-time mom. Two beautiful kids, 5 and 9 years old. Me and my husband works alternate shift, and we started this 2017.
Wow. So Stella has two kids too. So
Mhm.
I can tell that you have never had a business before yourself then, either online or brick and mortar, right?
I tried. There's some businesses I've tried online.
Mhm.
I am a risk taker, to tell you the truth. I've done
Oh,
every possible way, selling lotion, potion, whatever, name it. I've done it. And did I make successful? No. It's the same thing. I still need to work harder, harder, and harder. So I tried many businesses.
yes.
Wow.
So when you find out about this opportunity, um, what's the difference compared to what you have done before?
I've done before. I cannot do two business at the same time because you have to go outfield to sell
Mhm.
it or to bug friends and families to
Mhm.
schedule a party and stuff like that. So it kills time for me. If you have some second job, this will be your third job to go house to house. So that's the
Yeah.
thing for the traditional that I've been involved with. And here in the online space, in the online business, we don't do those. We only need the system that it's working for us already. And you only need your phone. You don't need to drive. You don't need to carry anything for you to show the people. So I can work at my own space in my home with my kids. That's the beauty about this. And we can work worldwide. We are global.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's the difference. I don't need to go physically to the second, business things.
Yeah. I just want to mention that because it looks like we all live in the same city in this video,
Yeah.
this live show, but we actually our community is global. So we are in USA, Canada, Australia, UK, and all over Europe, and some Asia country too. So yeah, we are very global. And
Mhm.
Stella, do you have anything to add?
Uh, yeah, I think when you mentioned that I don't have to bug people, I also did some other business before, and then it requires me to, stock some inventory. While this one, you just the system works for you, and then it's truly amazing. Uh, and then I do have a question. So when you arrived here and then you do a business, and then see this opportunity, what comes in your mind? Why is there any like doubt if I can do this? I know you're a risk taker, but
Mhm.
what's coming to your mind? Is there anything you can share that makes you really okay? This is for me. This is for me. I just want to
Yeah.
hear.
So since, as I told you, I've done so many stuff, so I know what's outside already. When I saw this opportunity, first things, because I've been scammed, to tell you, I've been a victim for this and that, for everything. So when I saw this opportunity, I followed my gut feeling, because one of the powerful couple from Vancouver, that the first thing that I trust my gut feeling. They are from here. They are local. They are Canadian. So when think about my previous experience, they are outside country that I am joining. I don't know who they are. So when I joined here and I saw this online advertising, and I said, yes, they are local. So they will not gonna scam people here. So I said, I want to see it. And especially they live here in Vancouver. So why not
Mhm.
try? And anyway, it's a risk free. You just put your name and email. What's wrong with that? So I've done so many. So I said, well, I'm gonna do this one. And when I saw the opportunity, and when I jump in, when I watched that live workshop, and I said, yes, I'm gonna go for this. This is it. When I said this is it, they invited me inside. The more I am pumped and inspired to see all these people welcoming you. I feel like I am the celebrity inside the red carpet, walking and telling them good congratulations, welcome. So, and then the support for
Yeah.
each and every people. Though my fear, being an Asian, English is not our first language. So
Mhm.
that's my fear at first when I started. Because when I started, it's only 700 people plus. And nowadays, it's 90 plus now, 90,000 plus now, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when we started, it's only mostly American, Canadian, it's white people. And I said, I'm scared because our English is not perfect. So
Mhm.
that's my fear when I started this business. But that dictates to my brain and to my heart, I can do this. It's just a matter of a push for me, right? If they
Yeah.
can do it, I can do it too. It's just like whatever it takes, I will do it. So slowly, I didn't get out of my way. I'm just quiet there watching, observing everyone, but I am inspired every single day when they open up, the floor for me there inside,
Yeah.
and reaching out people, connecting, and all this inside. And I said, well, I have the support here. I will gonna do this,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I proceed to the next step, and I never regret after. So that was
That's
4 years ago.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. When I started, they were 18 to 1600 people in our community. Also,
Mm-hmm.
I had the same experience with you. A lot of Canadian and Americans, so we were the only few Asians there. We speak we were ESL. So
Yeah,
I was always like concerned about, oh, my English. What if people don't understand me? But
yeah.
later I realized that, you know what, that means I know two language, so I have two
Mm,
markets rather than just one. So it's
one.
actually a good thing.
Mhm.
So what does success looks like in your opinions, and how do you measure it?
Success for me is, I think I would say, you're accomplishing something every single goal that you put in. It doesn't matter how small and how big it is, as long as you are doing it and you're willing to do it. For me, that's a success. Some people look at success like, oh, you're making this and that money. That's a huge level of success. But for me,
Yeah.
getting out of my comfort zone and putting out myself outside there that I'd never done before, that's a
Mhm.
huge success for me. So we can level up our success slowly, slowly from what we have inside to move forward and work for it and grow for it, and you will gonna achieve that way. So that's
Yeah.
a small success for me, I would say. So the big success, let's say those are the things that you accomplish, right? So
Mhm.
in my thought and in my own experience, my success coming to Canada is a big, big push. Getting
Yes.
out of your country from being a professional and then swallow your pride, being a living caregiver here, that's
Mhm.
a huge move to get out of your way and surrender that big education and become zero here.
Yeah.
Then
Mhm.
being a nanny with that goals and dreams, stepping up. As I said to you guys, I'm a nanny now, but I want to be a corporate ladder climbing up. So that's a level that I am going into, and I achieve it slowly, slowly. So this is now until now. Since then until now, the ladder for me for success is keep going. But looking back to what you started and look back to where you are now, that's a huge success. So it's not measurement for what you have right now, how much you're
Yeah.
making now, but the getting out of your way to improve yourself is a huge success. Is that
Wow.
Oh,
is that the right
wow!
thing?
You are such an inspiration, though.
You make
So
my heart sing.
Is that a good way?
It is a
yes,
good one.
If
I
you
will
dig
let
through what
Stella to ask
success,
you.
yeah, if you dig through what success, then let me elaborate if you want more about that, right? But that's my way for starting, right?
Yeah. So I have a question. Since you are also a mom of two kids, and then I know now you are very successful business owner, but kids is always a kids, right? No matter how age they are, they need our attention. But
Mhm.
your business also growing and needs attention. How you manage both of them?
To
Do
tell
you
you the truth, honestly, I'm telling from my heart, it's really hard to balance everything. At
Mm,
first, we have to sacrifice. This is a short term sacrifice for everything. I am out here saying it because you can see all my kids, this and that. I'm doing every possible way to make this business work. So I have to sacrifice some of my time to make it happen, everything. If you're willing to put those sacrifices, let's say you're gonna go to bed 8:30, then I have to go to bed. It doesn't matter 8:30 or 9 o'clock or 1 o'clock. That's
mm,
my choice because I want to have these goals in my life. So I make sure I have also time for my kids, time management thing.
mhm,
And as I told earlier, I need to put now my alarm, everything that I'm doing, all my calendar. So it's that's the way I have to manage everything.
mhm.
But really hard at first to tell you when you're starting this because you know you want to learn this and that, but putting aside, investing aside 1 hour or so into your time, that's for literally for your business side, then you will gonna get ahead slowly into what you want in your life. So
Mhm.
it's not gonna happen overnight. It's
Yeah,
really a mess at first, to tell you the truth, but
yeah,
it's up to you to play around your schedule and the family schedule, but you always involve your family. We're doing this for your family.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
always explain to my kids and to my husband, this is a short term sacrifices for us. One day we will hit that timeline, we will all celebrate full time. And here we are. We set that boundaries, the time, the sacrifices, and now we are now harvesting. It takes a lot of effort and time to sacrifice. Until now, I posted my husband sacrificing. He's in the countdown now for his big day.
Yeah.
But seeing us, waking us up, calling us video call, we're three in bed. My kids are in my bed and he's at work. It's a big sacrifice.
Wow.
But that's a temporary thing. You will gonna get there. 8 more days to go. So you have to be determined into everything that you're putting into your business.
Mhm.
Don't just be discouraged. Oh, it's too much. No complaining. You have to embrace everything that you're putting there.
Right.
And think about your finish line. In one day, you will gonna reach this. Goal setting is very important thing as well. Time management.
You're very inspirational.
Well,
If,
yes.
if you can do overtime for your company, why not for your own company, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's just short term. You will gonna harvest one day. For
Yeah.
me, in my sacrifices, when I started this business, I'm 4 afternoon to midnight shift. Where is my time? In the morning, I'm a full time housewife, mom, cleaning and everything. 4 to midnight, I'm outside working in my corporate job. Where is my time being a mom? Guilt feelings crying inside me. When I call them, they're not sleeping yet. Guilt feelings being a mom. But those are the sacrifices that
Mhm.
fueling me to keep going, keep going. One day I'm gonna be with you guys. That's my inspiration to move forward to what we want in life. Temporarily, 4 years after, here I am. Those four years sacrifices. So it's possible, guys. For
Mhm.
anyone there who's having these doubts and thinking so much, you know what, guys? You do it. Do it for your own family. What is your why?
Yeah.
And keep going.
Totally.
Four
Definitely.
years is better than 30 more years. Like I have a friend working as a chef. He has to work from 3 a.m. you
Yeah,
know then he's doing it every day, and then when somebody's sick, he cannot book for a vacation because your time is scheduled by your boss, not your own. Like,
yeah,
so he always thinking that I don't want to live like this for 30 more
forever.
years,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're working on your business, you can get your results faster, but there's nothing without something, right?
Yeah.
The
And the
effort.
To-
and the best thing about this, when you do this business, you can do it like a spare time. You can still do your full time job. It's just
Yeah.
like, a second, stream of income for you. Part time, right? A side
like a side
hustle.
hustle. Yeah.
Yeah, it will not affect your daily bread and butter business or bread and butter job. That's where we get our money to make a living, right?
Hmm.
So it's a good thing to have this aside, I would say.
You are such an inspiration. Your story is so amazing. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for sharing that with us today. And the tip that you shared at the end, that is gold. That's what everybody needs to hear when they want to start a business, no matter what kind of business. That is just gold. So thank you so much for sharing
Thank
that with
you.
us today. And
Thank
this is Gina from Vancouver. And
Yes. Yay.
yes. And I
Guys.
will see you guys next week.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks,
Thank
Estella.
you. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
congratulations to you guys, and let's go from there, right? So,
Yes.
bye. Take care, guys.